I want to make sure you understand that forgiveness doesn't mean that you're forgetting or that you are condoning or accepting what happened. It is actually just allowing yourself to be able to move forward. And I hate to use this term let go, but to let go of some of the negative things, negative emotions and things that you've been holding on to, that have been holding on to you.
You are listening to It's All Mental Podcast, a show that empowers Black and Brown females on how to maintain good mental health through personal and real-life experiences. Each week, we explore various topics that any female can relate to. I am your host, licensed professional counselor, and owner of Glass Seats, Pamela Smith.
What's up, good people? Coming to you today to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that is really deep, and you may actually need the help of a mental health professional to work with you on, because it has many layers and it can bring up some unresolved issues that you may need some help getting through. For example, I want to make sure you understand that forgiveness doesn't mean that you're forgetting or that you are condoning or accepting what happened. It is actually just allowing yourself to be able to move forward. And I hate to use this term let go, but to let go of some of the negative things, negative emotions and things that you've been holding on to, that have been holding on to you, that have stopped you from moving forward, with your life. You'd have to really sit down and try to figure out in your own words what forgiveness is, what it means to you, and what it doesn't mean to you. And that's probably where the help of a mental health professional will come in, so they can walk through this part with you. For an example, letting go of the negative emotions that are associated with it, that is forgiveness. An example of just forgetting it, that is not forgiveness. Forgiveness also comes in 4 phases. You have the uncovering phase, the decision phase, the work phase, and the deepening phase. The uncovering phase, which is the first phase, is understanding how the negative event has impacted your life. The second is the decision phase, and that is where you actually make the decision on whether or not to forgive the person. The third phase is the work phase, and that is when you understand the person or the offender, if that's what you want to call them, understand them. I know you're probably saying, well, why would I want to understand somebody that did such, bad things to me? But understanding them and where they were gives you a different perspective of things. Again, not accepting what was done to you as something that is okay, but just making you aware of that person and their perspective. And again, this is just a step in the forgiveness phases. And you would definitely need the help of a mental health professional in this phase. Lastly, the deepening phase, and that is where you would work to lessen more of the negative emotions that are associated with whatever, incident occurred. You can find a printable worksheet on this through therapistaid.com. It's therapistaid.com. It's free and it's available, out there for everyone to use. But again, I beg of you to please seek professional help when trying to go through this process, because I don't want you to harm yourselves. I want you to be able to go through the process the correct way. As usual, hit me up. Let me know how it's going. I hope all is well with everyone during this time. Hopefully things are getting better for you. I hope the process goes as well as can be with you. Thanks. Have a good one.
Thanks for listening to It's All Mental Podcast. If you could do us a favor and leave a review on Apple Podcasts, that would be great. Until next week, I am your host, Pamela Smith.